One of the cliche things that we like to say many times as believers is God is not the author of confusion. That's very true. However, God many times will allow chaos so that he can bring alignment in your life. I remember earlier this year coming home from a ministry trip, and me coming home from this ministry trip, I mean, it was great. Miracles, signs, wonders, healing, deliverance, going up to another level, impartation, all these great things happened. As soon as I walked in my front door, it was like the enemy literally knocked all the air out of me. And I'm like, what in the world happened? The enemy beat me home? That's how I felt. I likened it to the enemy, but it wasn't the enemy. It was God. What I perceived to be chaos was God bringing alignment to my household. You know, it's likened to you doing a spring cleaning. You get all this stuff scattered out everywhere. And you're like, child, what have I done? How am I going to get all this stuff cleaned up? But you had to separate all these things out everywhere so that you could have an eagle eye view of everything to see what you need to do to separate the valuables from the junk. And that's what God is doing in this season. He is literally doing a spring cleaning. He has separated things out for you to be able to see from an eagle eye view, from his view, so that he can separate the wheat from the tares. So stop saying the thing like God is not the author of confusion and mistaking it for him being the author of the chaos, because he wants to bring alignment in your life. It may be uncomfortable for a little bit, like it was for me, uncomfortable for a little bit, but once he reveals the purpose of it all, and once he reveals exactly what he is doing, you will begin to thank him for bringing that alignment to your life, because that alignment had to come to your life because some blessings have been held up because your life has not been in the right alignment. Some blessings have been held up because you didn't know that you've truly been walking in disobedience, and God is like, okay, it's time out for this. You have gotten to a place to where you can receive what I'm trying to say to you. So I'm about to allow this little bit of chaos to happen, but this chaos that I'm about to allow to happen is actually going to be bringing alignment to your life. It's going to unlock blessings. It's going to unlock obedience. It's going to unlock you to another level. So instead of speaking and saying, oh, it's always the enemy is always busy. No, thank God for being with you in the chaos.